I'm still debating how I'm going to title this video, just to not need a lawyer, closer and closer to reflecting reality. And this one guy that I'm working with, he's an info bro. The business model, from what I remember, from what I understand, I guess, is short form YouTube. And then he has an offer helping people with that business model. So I guess it's like faceless YouTube or something. We have a bunch of mutuals. Doesn't matter. Point is, we're working on mindset because brother has been blackpilled very, very strongly, and it hurts my soul. I want to help someone with their business and maybe work with them potentially in the future. And I see that their mind isn't optimized with what is real, isn't aligned with reflecting not even the happiness necessarily, but the peace and the freedom that they deserve and that they want, they're chasing. I really want to help them. I feel like that's my duty, to sprinkle common sense in their life. And so we've been having long conversations, debating black pill and red pill and blue pill and whatever fucking pill. And I hate all these pills because I have been researching and watching YouTube videos and watching documentaries and watching debates and watching streams of multiple different people. Wow, this tree is so beautiful right now. I can't. Can you see the flowers falling down? That's incredible. Wow. And me and this flowy little thing, it's so pretty. Beautiful. Anyway, I was saying I've been researching and watching streams and watching YouTube videos and debates and conversations and podcasts and genuinely, sincerely exploring every perspective, helping myself understand what's going on in the world and what is this pattern of young people identifying with a certain group of people, trying to basically preserve their value. They're trying to survive. They're trying to optimize for a result. They're trying to optimize for success, really, whether it's in a dating market or in business, whether it's spirituality, whether it's femininity, masculinity. Everything is fake and gay these days because they're optimizing for the wrong things and none of it reflects reality. And this video is probably titled, I hope I grow the balls to name it, Why Looksmaxxing is Spiritually Israeli or Spiritually Jewish, because that's pretty real. Everything we've seen, allegedly in my opinion, everything we've seen so far in the recent years has been coming out and showing us the real true reality of things and opening doors and uncovering veils that have been closed and might sound very whimsical, but shit's getting very real. Anything that relates to my current situation in life and how I see that show up in my world, I really want to talk about it in like a long form video because it's so clear that it's really funny. People bone smashing and injecting unresearched concoctions of chemicals into their bloodstream to optimize for performance, or I guess ascent to the highest version, okay, which is honorable because in the recent years we've been programmed with wanting to be the best, and David Goggins ourselves, through the pain, through the suffering, no matter what it takes, you will be the best because you were born to be the best. We do have that still Kanye mentality. I am one off mindset, grind set people still, and I own it. I love it. I love this shit. But because that's been the program, the peptide maxing structure of programming is so easily adopted right now. And it's funny because it's the same pattern as with the vaccine. When we implemented the vaccines and it got so normalized, any bullshit that is so delusional, that is absolutely absurd and is accepted, creates a space and creates an opening for other absurd things to be accepted later on. And so that's exactly what's happening with everything in the dating culture right now. So anything absurd, anything radical, anything like too much has been so normalized, and not even like it's been forced normalized, not like we accepted it, but we've been fed so much of it that it's like, oh yeah, that's how it works right now. Anything that is an extension of it, that it can be monetized in a more pharmaceutical, more transhumanist way, is normal as well. Not just normal, but also promoted. Same with gambling. And I'm super open-minded. I sold a trading mentorship, which is a completely different thing, but I would never take a gambling deal. Offer me 80 million, I'm not taking it. Because I know that even though there are retarded people out there who can't control themselves, and there are unretarded people out there who can use the opportunity with discernment, change their lives and help humanity and then fix the fucking world, I will not open doors to things that are in their essence opening doors to evil. I will not hold that key and open that door no matter what you do, what you pay me. I will not do that because I know what it represents in essence, and it's just not what I am. So yeah, if you normalize gambling deals and little silly opportunities like that, that don't seem dangerous, that don't seem stupid, that don't seem retarded, like promoting a casino or promoting, I don't even know, some sort of injections for whatever reason to the youth. And you see that you're infiltrated with that for years and years by the people that you respect, by the largest influencers, by the most important people in the industry. And then they start promoting other things that are not that different, but much more impactful on a larger scale and the, long-term aspect of things when we look at humanity and how much we are being affected right now genetically and how much our minds are being closed off to the truth and how far we are from God mentally and in our hearts, how hopeless everything is and how we're treating symptoms instead of looking at the root cause of things. When you look at that and then you look at how it progresses and why it's normalized and why we can't even fight it anymore, because the process has been set off already. It's been happening for years, decades, if not hundreds of years. We've been fed a little bit of each thing in a little dose. We normalized it, we took it, we accepted it, maybe even injected it, so that anything else later on is okay. And we no longer see how absolutely soul diminishing it is, how it doesn't reflect reality, how it's fake and gay. So let's come back to Looksmaxxing is Jewish. Still on the same topic of talking about how humans stopped reflecting reality. We deliberately choose to reflect the story and narrative, to make choices that are easier, that optimize for a result, that cure symptoms instead of looking at the root, because that's painful and uncomfortable. And we don't have the connection with God to trust ourselves and trust the divine, to lean into the cloud that's stormy, to lean into the pain. We want to cure it. We want to fix the symptom. We want to be perfect. We literally, biblically choose the wrong thing. Because what? Because reading is gay, right? Learning is gay. Education is gay. I sound like a fucking grandma, but now we're just scrolling 12 hours a day. It's not funny anymore. Pisses me off so much. And you know what? What is even more enraging? That in all of these retarded concepts, there is a sprinkle of truth. Blackpill, I'm not anti-blackpill because the guy that I'm working with right now was like, blackpill is so based, and obviously humans are attracted to these optimal features, and the bone smashing is valid because for whatever reason, our mind picks a mate based on proportions, whatnot. Yes, I agree. But health maxing is what's actually hot. Alignment maxing is what's actually hot. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I do see how blackpill is based, but the way it's used is spiritually Jewish. It monetizes the pain of youth instead of showing them the way and leading them into finding themselves and improving themselves with balance, with the discernment. It erases any common sense and milks money from this generation. Literally, everything that's done to us is erasing common sense and milking us for more pain, to cure symptoms of the problems that are being created, that are being manufactured, to create more solutions, to sell them to us, to separate us more. Because even this conversation right now will probably create hateful comments, or I guess, I don't even know what it's going to create, I'm just trying to express how retarded everything is right now to maybe spark some common sense in people's minds, because it's really sad to see how we're being genetically modified further. The vaccine was probably just a test. I don't even know if it changed anything. Definitely not marrying anyone vaccinated. But it was an opening. It was a door that opened and normalized a lot of different things that will be changed in our genetics. And maybe I'm conspiracy maxing because that guy also said, bro, I get you, love you, understand you, but no, you're conspiracy maxing. Maybe I am. But look at all the conspiracies that are coming true right now in the recent years. Are we that crazy by the end of the day if it's really true? Maybe we're not right today, but it doesn't mean that we're not right tomorrow, or whatever Kanye said. Let me read you a part of a conversation that we had with the guy I'm working with. So, sincere conversation. So I genuinely want to understand him. I want to learn the other side because he's like the peptide bro. And I don't support that completely. I find it absolutely stupid. And very, very, very sad. Like, I want to hug every little child that's being used in this way and it's being told to inject things into their body to become the best version of themselves. It's really heartbreaking to me. Like, it's genuinely like, if If I were a planet, I would be creating earthquakes and floods. This is how much it hurts me. What the fuck was that analogy, Lisa? So whenever I see that in my life, in like an immediate interaction, I'm like, stop. We're not working until we fix this, because this is a core issue that I don't like to work with. Unless we align with reality, we're not stepping forward, okay? We cannot scale the business unless this is solved. This is not okay. Because nothing is going to reflect reality if you started off with your identity being optimized for the wrong things. Curing symptoms in your body, curing symptoms in your appearance, in your relationships will reflect into curing symptoms in the business. And I cannot work with anyone who doesn't reflect reality. That money is not going to be monetized value. It's going to be monetized noise and monetized story and monetized bullshit, which I just don't do business that way. You have to be real for me to want to work with you. I'm talking about it from a perspective of being a model in the past. I know the anorexic girly, the Tumblr, eating dessert culture, the aesthetic of improving yourself and starving yourself and doing everything and anything with medication or without, with different, very questionable methods. I know all of it. I'm talking from empathy. I'm not talking from not understanding where you're coming from. I see it completely. And there's this retarded thought that the means justify the cause, but they really don't. They really do not. Why do people say when you get rich, you don't feel happy? Why do people say once you get into the relationship with the most beautiful girl, it still doesn't hit the same? Because you were not optimizing for what you actually want, but you were optimizing for the reflection of it. You were curing a symptom of the problem instead of targeting the root cause of things. And the means justify the cause. It's like, okay, if I'm not going to eat for days, yes, I will be skinny. But first of all, it's so unsustainable. Your body will reject that state. You will farm more self-hate from self-hate, and that improvement loop never closes. It's so stupid. It reflects noise. It does not reflect reality, even if the result is exactly what you want. It appears as if, but it is not. It's fucking biblical, bro. How do people not see it? It hurts me so much. Yes, I understand blackpill. I was there. But it's not how you become more beautiful. And I'm not trying to be, like optimize for soul, optimize for mindset, and it doesn't matter what you look like. It matters what you look like. I'm aware that probably a bunch of people follow me just because I'm pretty. Because my thoughts are way too complex to understand. And probably my face is too captivating to click off. And I had comments like this, like, I don't know what it's about, but you're pretty. And it's not a compliment. It's just you admitting that you're retarded, but whatever. So I'm not going to share his name, obviously, but bro says, I base a lot of my beliefs and goals on human nature and objective realities. I wouldn't be happy living with manufactured beliefs. I stand on the fact that my desires aren't manufactured, but we'll find out how much I'm wrong about it. This is what I love, because the conversation is truly sincere. It's like we're both exploring how we all might be wrong, and we're genuinely discussing it, studying it. People are unhealthy. 90%, if not more, of the population is extremely unhealthy. Everyone is ugly. Everyone is ugly because they're depressed and tired. Everyone's face is puffy and inflamed. Everyone's organs are covered with fat. Everyone's immune system is fighting. Everyone gets burnt when they get into the sun, if there is any left. Everyone's eating fake food. Everyone is drinking fluoride water. Everything is designed for us to tolerate misalignment. And so if we conform to this idea by buying into it more, we will create a reality in which everything is misaligned until it collapses. We are literally manufacturing the end of the world slowly. By targeting mind and body and genetics, we are accelerating that process. So it's not even just in the mind that we accept not being aligned with reality, chasing the effect, chasing the result, the process, optimizing the thoughts, optimizing the mind. It's not even just that. It's literally on the physical level, we will stop reflecting reality at all. I don't want to get too woo-woo right now, but I don't even know what's going to happen. I just feel like this is all leading up to it. And if we just wake up and stop conforming, stop normalizing, stop adapting to misalignment, but just simply go in the direction of whatever is aligned, we can slowly but surely stop it. We can act on what we think is right. And maybe one by one, slowly but surely, just like with fucking veganism. One person doing it doesn't help anything, doesn't change anything. But if more people start waking up and making smarter decisions, it might. it might change something. It might minimize unnecessary suffering. Everyone is literally chopped. Like if you look around, if you go to the grocery store, and I don't want to be the judger of things because it's not what I'm trying to do. I'm objectively putting things on a scale. In front of source, everyone's equal. We know that. But looking at people, it makes me so sad that most people don't take care of themselves. Most people don't have time to take care of themselves. And I'm not like, it's not a hit at them. It's like a hit on the system. How we're being used and farmed for our attention. It creates more fear. It creates more misalignment. It disrupts families. Parents aren't able to be there for their kids. It's like separation everywhere. It hurts me so much and it reflects on our faces. And so yes, we're being farmed to be ugly, to be depressed, to be puffy, to be fat, to be lazy, to hate ourselves. And then we're being sold the solution to inject something in our bloodstream to make us more powerful. And then anyone who rejects it is being painted as stupid. Because why wouldn't you want to be the best version of yourself? Because, bro, you're targeting the symptom of the problem. You're just retarded. That's not going to be changed by an injection. You know. So, generationally, we're used to people being ugly and fat, exhausted because of all the work they do and they don't get paid enough. And then it's just a loop of separation and not enough connection and not enough passion and creativity. It's not life. It's literally existence. And then we're being sold a solution for it. To look prettier, to attract prettier women, to attract better opportunities, to make more money. Can we please open our minds, open our hearts, just sit on the grass a little bit, touch it, drink some fresh spring water, if that's still clean, not sure. Go find out a way to make money by monetizing value online, preferably, but who knows, maybe just grow your own food and sell that, you know? Just travel the world and experience and create. Why do we optimize for the result? Think about it. It never is sustainable. You will wake up one day and you realize, oh, okay, I should have started it a different way. And then you're going to start it a different way. You're going to start it from you're going to start curing the cause of the symptoms, not the symptoms. There is going to come a day where a person who was putting a Band-Aid on the problem is going to wake up, look at the rotten wound, and think, oh shit, I gotta clean this shit up. Put a Band-Aid on it, but put a Band-Aid on it when it heals. So let me just clean it up, take care of it, you know, take care of the why it even happened. Not climb scary trees maybe while this heals. And then put a Band-Aid on it. Okay, so there's gonna come a day where you look at that wound and you're like, oh shit, that didn't really work. I mean, the Band-Aid looks pretty, it looks clean, but it still fucking hurts. And you're gonna have to go to square one and fix that. Why not do it right now? We're low-key running out of time. So, optimize for alignment guide is in the description of the video. No, genuinely though, if you want to like sit with your thoughts, ask yourself some questions, ponder on this beautiful world and recognize some patterns within yourself and see how your mind reflects noise instead of reality. I have optimizing for alignment guide. There's also a conviction maxing guide, which is my favorite, honestly. Also, I'm creating a community, finally. It's time. I can't avoid it anymore. It's time. And I'm so excited for it. I'm working on it. I'm ideating. I'm putting it together. It's going to be so goated. So if you want to be a part of it, subscribe to the email list. It's also going to be in the description. It's in that Stan store. Just subscribe to it. I'm sending 2 quality value emails written by me per week. And very soon you're going to receive more information about the community, how to join it, what it takes, and who it is for, and stuff like that. So super excited for that. Let's keep going. Beautiful day. Look at this tree. So freaking beautiful. It smells great. It's a cherry tree. Do you remember that cherry tree from every single video with a tree? It's so beautiful, bro.